Louisville, Texas.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, how's up all
Yeah,
day?
what's up?
Let's talk about them kitty cats. Let's just go ahead and get it out the way.
Let's get it
out the way. Let's get it out of the way. My Cards yesterday went out there, handled business.
Early.
Played.
Brown did have 29. He
Went
should have had
crazy.
31. I don't know why they didn't give him the ball at the end of the game.
Most points in freshman history at the University of Louisville. I think it's 32 points. LeBradford Smith has it twice.
Talk about it.
Okay, Michael's number 4. I can't remember if it's Lancaster Gordon or DeJuan Wheat. I gotta get my facts right.
We gotta look it up.
I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, Michael's in the top 5 points all time for a freshman in a game.
Facts.
For Louisville. So that's dope. Yeah, like you said, 29.
29.
That's a solid outing for my guy. He could have had more. He cramped up, scared the hell out of the whole arena.
Yeah.
Whole place went quiet. Man, yeah. But we came out on top, bro.
Because the reason why it went quiet too is, I mean, come on now, that happens too often. You know, we did lose Casey. He did only play 2 minutes in this game, but that 2 minutes was damn near 20 minutes for me. I know he was on the ground, like, shout out to Waterman. He's no longer with us on the court. Shout out, but he had a Waterman moment. He was on that floor for no reason.
Need to get somebody get that boy some milk.
Yeah, but
get some Gatorade in the system.
But spirit wise, voice wise, he was definitely there. You know what I'm saying? Which is a key thing. For sure. I know I keep saying but it's just because it's a lot I gotta say about these Cardinals winning that game.
Get into it.
See, usually I told at the last episode I said I don't really care. I told you we was gonna handle business regardless, and we was gonna be going up against Buddy again, and which he went 2 for 8. He was looking all right there at first. He had a couple lobs,
couple threes.
8-3.
No, he just had a couple threes. That's all. That's all he did actually.
That's pretty much what he did.
Couple lobs. He was Spider-Man. A little bit. Remember he was shooting as well.
I guess because Donovan Mitchell was in. Was that?
Okay. That's why Caldwell had the little boy him on that last little ISO. That makes sense.
Okay. He did that because
that made sense. I see where he was going. He didn't do anything after
Shout out to Adidas.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Just better.
Back to the business though. If he don't, because I know, like I said, we're going all over the place because there's a lot to talk about.
A lot of emotion in the room, you know what I'm saying? It's been 5 years, bro.
5 years since we beat them in a game that couldn't really be considered, this doesn't count game. You know what I'm saying? All of our players.
They counted last year, right?
Yeah.
When a lot of our players were hurt. I was just making sure that because we won by 8. Okay. That's what I just want Kentucky fans. That silence right there, I want y'all to reflect because it's easy for y'all to. It's not. You can't just give somebody their flowers because last year we tipped the cap. I didn't really run my mouth like that. I could have. Yeah. Because Oway did.
Yeah.
Because we could have beat. Because look, Michael could have had that 31 if he would have did what Oway did and went to the rim
and scored
on some disrespectful shit and then talk crazy while the crowd went. But we understood dribble it out, bro. Let's win. Let's win respectfully. Because at the end of the day, I really don't got no beef with y'all's coach. He ain't giving me no type of energy to have beef with him. But he's a solid coach, and y'all better not be foolish and think that it's a reflection on him that y'all lost yesterday. Oway.
Mr. Double Zero.
What happened, bro? He had 12 points, right?
Mr. 30.
I thought he was going for 30.
Give me a second. I got to go get something real quick.
Look, I thought he was going for 30 because...
Oh, my bad. I was capping. I'm bringing you to the table where he run for them.
Nothing. That first bucket.
Nothing.
That first little up and under, he had that.
Yeah, and he was talking mad cash.
He was very quiet yesterday.
He was talking mad cash the whole time. I even heard him. I heard him. He called my Egyptian fat, man. What's up with that? What's up with him calling?
It's 2025, bro.
What's up with him doing that? What was that about?
Buddy.
Is it because he didn't have no turnovers in that game? Because he was very effective.
Okay.
And we can talk about Fruit too. I'm telling you, we all over the place today, but we coming with full facts.
Yeah. So you was getting into the fact that our front court,
our front court
showed up that we don't have showed up. Even Kaysen, look, like he said, Kaysen was acting like his twin Waterman.
Yeah,
he was on that floor. I said it, bro. Like we sitting around the TV, and I said Kaysen is scaring the out of me.
Yeah.
I can't say it because YouTube likes to not let me say stuff like that.
Yeah, we gotta come correct.
But all I'm saying, bro, is his energy on the bench.
Yeah.
He didn't sit down. He didn't treat it like, oh, poor me, I'm not going to get mine in. No, bro, that role means something. And all I'm saying is if Owe was going to give him 30, well, just because he got 2 big rebounds for us, that mattered. He set the tone. Let's get some boards. Let's hustle.
Instantly.
And then he was out of there.
And I'm loving the press defense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm loving it. Rodgers ended up getting a steal that was key in the backcourt that we don't have. Also, that apparently we don't have defense there.
Woolley. And shout out to Adrian Woolley. He's playing defense. And you know who gets a shout out from me today for defense?
What's the word?
Because I'm going to get to it real quick, but I will say this. It could have been a lot worse. Kenai Roos did not score. Kaysen's not fully healthy since we want to talk about it. McNeely, if he was himself yesterday offensively.
Yeah, he had 9 points.
Come on, bro.
9 points.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to put with that. But with the defense,
Isaac Javon just got back too.
Javon just get back into the flow with the concussion last day.
Mr. Glue Man.
And he affected the game, but he missed the free throws later on, which I'm not cool with. But what I'm saying about the defense, Isaac McNeely, shout out to you. He was playing defense. Anytime he got switched on to a big man, he didn't sit down, except for when your boy Moreno decided to little boy him like he's not 7 feet tall, but it's okay. You know, people don't know how to be good winners. That's the whole reason that we have a beef with Kentucky is if y'all won the way that we won, because we're talking our shit right now, of course.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
we
respectfully doing it. Y'all treat us like we don't deserve to play the sport of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all got to bring up something negative every single time we do anything positive.
We're the annoying little brother to the big sister, basically.
Big sus.
So that's really
shout out Big Sus.
That's really what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out, bro. Like this.
Shout out to them cars. Shout out Michael Brown. You showed up. He had his Cardinal moment. Everybody's got to have that vintage Cardinal moment against Kentucky. Russ Smith, even though he got his dub against Kentucky, man, Russ Smith had a whole beef with Kentucky by himself. Man. But he got his moment. Punched on Julius Randle twice. So I'm just saying. And all over him, too. That's Julius Randle's ultimate downfall. His arms was too short.
Mm-hmm.
He had them.
Dinosaurs, man. Him and Jones.
Too low with it. But, too low with it. But he's not that good, y'all. I told you he wasn't that good.
Who?
I told you Jalen Lowe is not that good, bruh. He went crazy because he always has somebody on his team that's willing to actually step up while he fills in and gets the points. But he walked out of bounds yesterday.
So
under a minute, y'all starting point guard that we were supposed to be worried about walked out of bounds on the baseline and then tried to argue with the ref.
Does Kentucky go as far as he goes, basically?
I would say they need him to play that role for everybody else to be able to, for their offense to be more fluid. That's the best way I could say it. But the issue is, if that shoulder's not healthy, I would give it some time because last year their injury issues that all year into the NCAA tournament, and I don't know, bro. Like they really didn't focus on a ball handler that can really create for his teammates in the offseason. And
they just said he's not.
That's not his game though. He's trying to score for real, bro.
Not
Low. Yeah, but Aberdeen's trying to get his. He was a spot-up shooter yesterday, and it was ugly. That man's form is horrible, but he was hitting it, though. Colin Chandler, he's not a ball
which
handler.
one of their players just won the championship?
That was Aberdeen. I think Denzel Aberdeen made a mistake,
He should have went to the league.
He should have stayed at Florida. That role for him at Florida made more sense. At Kentucky, they need you to play a role that's not necessarily a role, and it's not really advancing his game. At Florida, it was like I'm not going to speak for him because I don't know. I'm not counting his pockets, bro. But he was going to get paid regardless. You just won the championship.
Yeah.
The issue with it is, bro, it's a sixth man, and he just went to another team to have the same role, but they're expecting you to play a game that's not your game. Where he was at affecting the game, that's because those were shots that Colin Chandler is supposed to be getting.
Okay.
Coming off the screen, wide open for three. Buddy's trying to get to the rim and get a midi pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So
I like how he shoots.
Oh, Colin Chandler?
Yeah.
He was bro. I will say, as Louisville fans, we have some sort of PTSD when we see a Caucasian Kentucky player come off the screen at the very top of the key to pull that hole.
Yeah,
all right, because it's going in, and it's gonna be loudly going in.
It's going
so, and it's a run starter or a run stopper, whatever. But the thing about it is, y'all played your best game yesterday. Kentucky played the best game they could have played, bro. We've beaten that team 9 times out of 10.
You know why we gonna be good this year once again?
Maybe not 9 out of 10. 7 out of 10 we beaten them.
7 out of 10 because they are a good basketball.
They're good. I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the Final Four this year.
Defensively and all of that, but we outnumbered them in as far as we better, bro.
We're better than them. We're the better team. And yesterday you heard my own dad panic when they made that run. And I said, he's going to make an adjustment. Now, personnel-wise, Pat didn't make an adjustment out of this timeout that I'm referring to. Yeah. But what did happen was...
He didn't make the right
adjustment.
He made an adjustment.
He made an adjustment. But the issue was Kenai Roos, if you got more from him yesterday, I feel like his adjustment would have been different. If Kenai was affecting the game on the... stat-wise, then Pat could have... I could see him doing what I wanted later on and then putting Kenai back into that role and keeping Hadley out there with Frew or Khalifa. I mean, because at that point, the ball's moving. Yeah. But, I mean, what we did to ourselves was we really slowed down our offense to where it was real predictable. If we're not making whatever this jump shot is.
Yeah, there was no backdoor cuts.
No, nothing, no movement. There was no movement with that. And when where you need Kenai is he's getting to that rim and he's going to punch it. The same thing with Kaysen. Yeah. Now, I thought Frew was going to play a little bit different than what his game is.
You know
what I'm saying? Overall. He's really interchangeable with Khalifa. You cannot have them on the court together. Unless you just need size against a team, that doesn't work together. Because I thought Frew was going to be kind of more like...
Maybe he's not taking that shot though. That I know what you're getting at. He don't be taking that outside shot.
Yeah, he's not really looking for it, but he's also not rolling to the rim to get that dunk. He's getting the big man put back, which he got one yesterday, and he's so quiet that you can't get loud for it. But he yammed on, bro. Yeah. He really put dude in the rim, and nobody got loud because he's like.
I love it.
He's a pro, though.
I ain't gonna lie, though. Looking at the outcome of the game, though, bro. This game.
My bad, y'all. I'm just excited. I ain't usually this amped.
This game allows the basketball team to go into the rest of the season confidently
with the standards
saying, okay, if we playing together like this. We playing our actual game. There's no. It shouldn't be one game that. We have, and the one player is just gunning, just coming out gunning.
No, we don't need that. And also, there was times yesterday where it happened.
And when I said that too, that it's a full team of scores, bro. It's over with, bro. As far as there's no zero out there. And I don't mean jersey number. I mean there's not nobody out there that's not a factor. That's not going to be able to do something on offense and defense. Hadley hitting that three to me was a key snapper too, because it's like, okay, he's hitting that 3-2. It's up. It's over.
Because that's in that corner, being able to hit the knockdown threes from the corner. Also, get little tip outs, like box out a little bit. Little stuff like that, it makes all the difference in the world. And I think that a big issue, I think like with analytics, some people are still following like little details like that. But for the most part, people rely on stats a little too much now. And if you looked at the box score like yesterday, like for Roots, right? It was zeros across the board, bro. But at the same time, playing defense, he was a presence. Little stuff like that, it does make a difference. And there was times in that game where Kentucky was able to make runs because we didn't have everybody wasn't moving fluidly.
The correct lineup just has to be out there. Even if he switches them out, like I love that this year too, being able to just switch players out, like as far as like take 4 out, leave 1 in, and, you know what I'm saying? Like that's going to be scary this year. Once he figures out the right pieces that work together, it's up, because he has to acknowledge that Hadley needs to be out there with Bruce.
Yeah, it's got to happen, because like, neither of them is a true 3 or a true 4. So they got to, when you're matching up against a team like Kentucky that's got length like that, because we're going to have a lot of that this year. Yeah. And that's going to prepare us for the tournament for sure.
That's what this whole thing is about too.
Yeah. But like you said, I like that. Like Roos needs to be out there with Hadley. You got to figure out your guard situation, where Isaac McNeely's an easy dude to put on the floor with people, as long as it's not a size issue.
He can always be in that rotation, and it's cool for Mike Hill and bro to be out there. I think, which you said it also, I think that like the 6th, 7th game, he's locked in. Yeah. He gonna be locked in. He's only a sophomore, right? He's.
You talking about Wooly?
Yeah, Wooly.
Yeah. He needs, if he's unselfish this season, he could be a fantastic player next season. And that takes reflection, bro, because nobody's stopping Adrian Woolley from affecting the game offensively, but Adrian Woolley. Like, it's there for you, bro. You're getting to the rim. You're working at it. It's just a matter of you finding your flow into the offense, and that's going to make all the difference. When you got your own team and you're playing against lesser opponents, it's easy to drop 25, because everybody's looking at you like, bro, you're better than all of us. Just take us there. But when you're on a team full of people that you can look at as not only like, I don't necessarily see it as competition. I see it as people that, a team of people that's really looking to make each other better. Yeah. And we don't need any ball stoppers on this team. We don't need any heroes, because everyone can get there.
And that's what he did this game too. He was making that extra pass.
He was getting rebounds. Remember later in the game, I said we need to make an adjustment. I didn't expect him to throw him out there. But you throw out Woolley, big rebound. Also, shout out to Frew with them late rebounds. He was getting big There's little details of stuff, bro, where guys just don't get hey, bro, good work right there. Except for the people that are really paying attention to that detail. Michael, it's easy for me to be like, bro, great game, bro. He had 29 points, of course. But he also took good shots.
But that
Conwell, he had a solid game, but we need to work on that shot selection for a few of them. And also at the end of the game, he's got to make sure Michael gets the ball. Yeah. Now, Aberdeen, if you know ball like that, Aberdeen was denying the hell out of Michael from getting to the ball. Like, he was selling out completely to where Michael wasn't going to touch it at the end.
Which is good defense.
This is good defense. That's our best free throw shot.
Once Conway sees that first screen getting held up on Michael, he needs to get that up out his hands immediately.
Because he's a good enough shooter to go get open.
Because Michael's looking for him too. So that's going to work, bro.
Trust me, if McNeely can do it, then you can too, bro. Both of y'all can spot up, shoot threes, catch and shoot. But yeah, you gotta look for your teammates a few more plays there. Fact. I was fine with him with the ISO at the end on low, because dude's been talking that cash.
Yeah, no, you got to take advantage too when you know what kind of buckets you can get, you got to go get that. You got to. That's what you practice. So
if they're gonna put someone that small on you and let everyone clear out,
5 out.
Yeah. Go ahead and take them to the rim and take us home there.
Get busy. Go ahead and get busy.
Get busy.
Shout out, man. And would you like to speak on what we got up and coming as far as the basketball team and the football team?
Yeah. I would say since we last were on here, our Cars took a tough loss in football to Cal. Now, from my perspective, Cal's quarterback, I knew who he was beforehand. Dude was committed to Oregon. It was a whole thing. Entered the transfer portal as a freshman. Remember, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
To end up going to Cal because Cal's quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, is at Indiana right now, making them show out. So spot opens up. You're a 5-star quarterback. Yeah, slide in there. I'm pretty sure he's got a brother that plays for Hawaii too. That quarterback, but with him, Jeff Brom, I was listening to an interview after the game. He, at some point, had already walked up to Ron English during warm-ups to be like, hey, this dude's got an arm on him. You know what I'm saying? My issue with Ron English's defense is he finds a way to shut me up every time. That's really why I like him. You know what I'm saying? That's what a defensive coordinator is, though, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be zeros.
Yeah.
Unless you're Ohio State. Ohio State's... but
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, all I'm saying is, bro, you're not gonna completely keep teams off the board. But he's the type. He's a Louisville D coordinator. He's gonna take some shots to the body, and then he's gonna come back at you to where you can't keep doing that later on in the game, which I like. He does know how to make adjustments. The issue was offensively, we were not making adjustments. Now they still scored like 30 points though, right? I'm pretty sure it was like a 30-ish, 33, 30 or something, or 27, 30, something like that.
Something like that.
Whole lot of field goals. Our defense kept them out of the end zone for the most part. De Jesus, shout out to him. Buddy had the game of his life. I heard his story. I mean, dude wasn't really recruited. You've heard the story before, bro. Dude wasn't recruited out of high school.
Yeah, his girl
he gets with the right girl.
Sent the letter to every school.
Yeah, promoted them. Shout out to the women out there that do that for their men. But pushed them to be what she saw him as. And this is where he's at. He was at a D1 school last year. I think he went the JUCO route, though. He went D1 last year somewhere, transferred home to California. Has the game of his life. It's always got to fucking be against us, bro. It sucks to be a Louisville fan because we have these coming out parties all the time, bro. This is a program that's played against. This is basketball and football. We done played against the best of them, and women's basketball and baseball. Like, we always are going to play the best. And those iconic figures. Played LT, bro, back in the day. Come on, Ben Roethlisberger. Like, they're all on the resume. People have their coming out game against Louisville because it's showtime. Everybody's, I'm just saying, bro. No, I can't get on with it because he kept getting the damn ball. You gotta find a way to stop him.
Well, we wouldn't get
because that was sickening, brother. Quarterback had a 5-star game.
Wasn't hitting the quarterback.
No, you're right. It wasn't a characteristic.
Man, get off that loss.
No. You're right. We ain't gonna be negative, but I'm just saying it was uncharacteristic showing of the defense. The reason that I get into all of that is we're about to play Clemson this weekend.
Yeah.
Clemson's not looking like Clemson, but Clemson's got a Clemson roster. Okay. So that Clemson roster, they got the same shit Cal has. Mm-hmm. And at this point, I can't filter it. They got the same times 3. Ooh. And they got a national championship winning coach. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a completely different, and we've already shown that we could show up against Clemson. It's a bigger name on the schedule. I feel like Cal was that letdown game that we were worried about happening. It just was delayed. So let's show up against Clemson because now y'all got me fired up because we were there, bro. We can't be that team. I don't like being hypocritical. We cannot be that team that complains about oh, dang, they got us ranked at number 15, and then we go out and play that way, bro.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm so passionate about the L.
Yeah.
Going into Clemson, it's a bigger name, but they don't got a number next to their name. So from this moment out, bro, there is no more, like, it's win or go home every game,
Yeah,
bro.
no more.
If you really want to see these playoffs.
Yeah.
And Miller Moss, figure it out. Figure it out. Okay, I thought he couldn't run, and that was the problem. Then he accidentally threw the ball to himself and had a hell of a run, and then now he's scared to pull the trigger. Now he's throwing it directly into double coverage instead. Like when and it's not. I don't know if he's like.
I can't comprehend. I can't.
But bro, don't be seeing ghosts against Clemson, bro. I don't have time for it because Deuce Adams is trotting out there if it starts to look like we need to make a change. And I've been all for giving Miller every chance in the world. He's got the nerve, bro, to be nominated for all these mid-season quarterback awards and all of that because it's there. Like the talent is there with him. But this is your last year of college, bro, and you're making sophomore, junior mistakes like junior early.
So he has to lock. So basically, man, he has to lock in. If that pass is there, he has to stay consistent.
Chris Bell, I want to look up Chris Bell's stats in the last couple of games because he, you know what I'm saying, like little stuff like that.
He did well in this game. In that game. So we have Clemson. Friday?
Friday night we play Clemson. Okay. I think that we win this game.
Okay.
But we need to win it in a way to, like this basketball game was, set the tone for the rest of the season. Like, because it's not going to get any easier. And if our goal is to get to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? Because the ACC title game, we already did that. If our goal is to get to the playoffs, who the hell do y'all think we're playing in the playoffs? So that's what I'm saying. We got to tighten up.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac Brown, we need you healthy.
Damn.
Duke Watson came back last game. We need him. We need Keywan Brown. We need all the receivers to show up. We need the offensive line to give the quarterback time in the first place to do something. We need the defense to apply pressure. I'm basically saying every position group's job, we need y'all to do that.
Lock in, buckle up.
Because go Cards, bro.
Facts.
Football team needs to get there. Now, one more shout out. We do have a tough basketball schedule ahead as well. Okay. I was going to get into that earlier.
Cincinnati.
We got Cincinnati coming up. We play Memphis in about a month.
Dude, we got
Arkansas at Arkansas. So, hey, you thought if Pat thought the Kentucky game was big,
no, I don't.
This Arkansas game against Cal, this is Cal's. He thinks like Cal thinks he owns Louisville. So if we go into Arkansas and handle business against another solid opponent, I mean, I don't know what anyone else has for us. The thing about it is, I'm not trying to be that cocky Louisville fan out there.
No, it's just confidence,
bro. The
is
schedule's nice. I'm happy we play Kansas and
it's not even being cocky though, bro, because every other sports fan feels the same way too for their teams when their team is elite as far as like every position is solidified in a way of like, okay, if this guy's not gonna be able to play this role, then we can switch him out and we know that this guy's gonna do that. Now this year, as a Louisville fan, basketball wise and football wise, but even basketball wise, stronger, if that makes sense. Believing in more because of who we got out there, like. We have not had this many shooters in a while, bro. We've always had two shooters. Every year, we've always had two shooters, no matter what. But we have 4 to 5 shooters.
With an offense to create shots for shooters.
Exactly. So, I feel you, bro. These next up-and-coming games are going to be hectic, bro, because they all matter. And
we're still in November. Yeah, it ain't even Thanksgiving.
It's early, and the team is going to become stronger and stronger, bro. And I'm loving it.
I need to also say something about like not necessarily the fact that it was Kentucky, but I think that the tightness in a lot of people's stomachs before like going into the game, it wasn't really like about the Kentucky being like the older sibling as much as it was. We saw them go out against Tennessee last year in like the same exact game.
Yeah.
They come out flat like they didn't know what this city was trying to represent.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm hearing the Go Big Blue stuff get drowned out by Louisville fans, because Louisville fans was pounding their chest yesterday.
It's different.
I really wish I was in there, man. Like next year, I'm definitely gonna have to be in Rupp, and you know I hate Rupp, but I'm gonna have to slide in there. But yeah, shout out to the Cards for getting it done yesterday, because that's night and day difference in how they came out against Tennessee.
Yeah,
they came out like the moment wasn't too big for them, and I'm being completely honest. The moment looked too big for Kentucky, so. That's something that's going to have to be evaluated in their locker room. I'm here to talk about my team, and I'm proud of my team. And shout out to my guys for doing what they needed to do.
Shout out, man.
Go Cards. Key, you got anything for them? Nothing?
Well, Halloween
just
passed. Jasper was Casper. We're going to leave it at
502 takers.